Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Techie Nerds. And I Abhishek, a techie with 3.3 years of experience and 4 years in teaching. Okay, we'll take you ahead in this React course. Okay, and the amazing thing is I have been given this opportunity, as you know, as you're already aware, by Newton School. They are a great platform which helps you help you guys to make a career in tech. Okay, and they teach you for a period of 6 months. Also, it's not just about teaching, they also help you with mentors. Like, you will have a lot of one-to-one doubt sessions in which you can clear your doubt. Okay, in this way they help you a lot, and the best part of them is no fee till placement with a package of 5 lakhs or more. Awesome guys. So let's continue on. So I am bringing this course as a part of their product Launchpad. Okay, so this course will both be available on YouTube and Launchpad. Do check out Launchpad because it is more more friendly. Like, it will have a lot of courses and quizzes along with the videos, so you guys can have a great practice. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we have already done the project setup. We have the basic understanding of the flow, like what are the files. We have completed the basic hello world, but I know, like, at this point we are not very clear about the file. What is the use of such files? Why did I write hello world there? Okay, can't I write somewhere else? So there are a lot of questions in the mind. We'll clear it with the hello world the hard way. Okay, this will clear most of our doubts. Okay, so the first point, let's come here. This is a place where, okay, I opened this file by mistake, so I have kept the same project open. Okay, so we did something here. Why we did something here, no idea. Okay, I mean, you guys have no idea currently. Okay, of course I have some ideas. Okay, wait, something is here. Yeah. So now you have seen we have written a lot of code in this file, but we don't understand this file very clearly. So what can we do so that we can understand this file very clearly? Should I explain this file one by one? Should I explain all this code one by one? Or should we write all this code on our own and then understand it? This is the second way. The third way, should I create this file on my own and delete all this file and create on your own, then write the code as required, link the file as required? So which is the best way you guys can think of? Do comment. Okay, which guy? So I'm just going with the third way. I'm deleting everything here inside the source folder, and we'll make all the files on our own, and we'll understand what are the uses of this file. Okay, so let's select this file. Let me select this file, and let's delete all this file. So we have deleted all this file, right? No, I'm about to delete, and finally the things has got deleted, and we got an error because we have no file in the code. So we'll get an amazing error. File index.js is missing. Okay, we'll get an idea what is index.js. So let's go to source. The file is empty. So the first and important file, like from the error also, it's clear that index.js is a quite important file, and it's looking for index.js. Okay, so the first file that we'll make, new file, and let's make index with small letters. Remember, index.js. Okay, so now I have made the file. So what all things now you can see, there is no error. Okay, let's reload it. The error is gone. Okay, but it's a blank because of course I have not written anything, but just creating a react.js file does removed all the errors, so you can understand the importance of this file, right? Okay, so now let's get started. So what shall we do first? The first thing that we should do, we should remember in the package.json we have some things like we had React, we have React DOM, we have React Script, we have React Web Vitals. So currently we'll be understanding about these two, React and React DOM. Why these are here? What is the use of this? Okay, so let's come to our React file. I mean to say index.js file, and here let's get started. So the first thing I have to do, I have to import few things. So the first thing, import React from, I'm not taking anything from the suggestions so that you guys will have a clear understanding, from React. Okay, where this is React came from? This should be exactly written as package.json. Okay, so what will happen? So now I am able to import this, so now I'll be able to use React. Okay, the second thing we'll need here, and we'll understand why we need that. React, of course you need them because everything will be writing there will be a React piece of code. Okay, second thing is React DOM. import React DOM from React DOM. Sorry, I just selected it by mistake. It's a habit. Okay, anyway, I will mostly write it. So React DOM, you can see. Okay, so in a while you'll get to know the use of React DOM also. Okay. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's create a function. Okay, let's create a function. Let's name it whatever you want. For now, let's name it app. But you can name it whatever you want. Let's name it Newton School. Okay, and this is normal functions in JavaScript. Clear, guys? Okay. So now what we are talking about? We are talking about a function. So I have created a function whose name is Newton School. And what is the use? I'll just return one thing from here. Return. Hope my spelling for return is correct. No, it's not. R-A-T-U-R-N. Yeah. Yeah, sometime I get messed up with spelling. I don't know where. Okay. I'm just passing a H1. Okay. Now remember, I'll talk about this also. Hello, students. So Newton School is telling all the students hello. So now what is this H1? Is this HTML? No, it's a JSX. So what will we do on as we progress toward the course, we'll slowly understanding JSX, what's the difference between HTML, what's the difference between JSX. So we'll mostly realize there are a bit piece here, difference here and there. So we'll notate while going through the course. We don't have to do a special course on JSX and then come. There's no need at all. Okay. Most of the similarities, 90% you will find both are same. Okay, so H1, I have just written H1 tag or return student. I have written it inside my return. Okay, now what will I do? Now the use of React DOM will come. React, make sure it's written as it is here. So I have written in a different way. React DOM dot render. Okay, now in the render, I usually takes two parameters, the first parameter and the second parameter. So this first parameter, the name of this Newton School, and the second parameter, like see, remember we talked about public folder last time. In the public we talked about index.html. Remember div. So whatever things that we will do here, what will happen? React DOM will render the things inside this div. So everything will be like, remember how do we render the things from like JavaScript to HTML, document.getElement by ID, right? With the same way, we'll put the thing, whatever things you need, we'll put it here, and that will be displayed on displays. Okay, so let's come here, let's go to index.js. So now I want to render whatever is written in the Newton School, where in that file. So document dot get element by ID. I think you already know this, so I took it because you all know about JavaScript, right? And root. What does this means? This root is basically things from here, index.html. If you want to change something, like if you want to make it like hello, change the ID like hello, you are free to change. Come here and change the ID, same ID here. Okay, hello. Okay, same thing. So nothing to worry about. So whatever ID you want, by default the ID is root. Okay, so let's I'll go with hello for now, and from the next time we'll go with root. Okay. Okay, so now let's save it. Let's have a look on the screen. We have a big error. Let's reload it. And we see there are nothing here. We don't see anything. Why? What can be the problem? Okay, guys. So let's remember this one thing. This is not a normal function. This is a component. We'll talk more about component, but remember, it looks like a normal JavaScript function, and it looks like HTML, but they are not. It's a JSX, and it's not a normal function. It's a component. So whenever you have to write a component here, you cannot write it like a function. Whenever we have to write a component like this, and then self close it, and now save. Remember. So this error you can encounter sometime. Okay, like you can directly write it. So make sure it's a component, not a function. Now the things is not there. Why? You saw it. Sometime you may have to reload it. Okay, so you got hello students. So whatever we return in the function, we got it here, right? Awesome, guys. So currently, of course, we have not written the CSS and everything. We just have one file, right? So don't worry about that. Let's write one more thing. With HTML now, what I want to do, basically, let's create a, suppose let's create a button. How do we create a button? JSX attribute button. Okay, in the button I'll write the text as, let's write the button text, click here students. But I'll see, I'm seeing an error here, right? Can you see? There's some errors in the line number 6 and 7. It's like you can see the red highlighted. Why is this an error? And you can see adjacent, this is the error. Adjacent JSX elements must be wrapped in an enclosing tag. What does that mean? If you see the error is here also, the same error. Adjacent JSX element must be wrapped in an enclosing tag. Basically, like I think this you are very clear. You cannot return multiple things from the return. Whenever you have to return, you always return one element, right? You return an array, you return a variable, you return an object, but I cannot return like what do you say, elements of array separately, or I cannot return 5 variables at a time. Which return we cannot do that, such kind of things, right? So basically, you can write multiple lines, but this need to be enclosed and wrapped in enclosed in tag. So how can in one tag, like everything should be like only one thing should be written. So the easiest way, there are multiple ways to do it, but the easiest way to do it is div. Okay, I'll write a div and put it. Save it. And now since we have saved it, now let's go back here, let's reload it. Okay, and we got hello students and a button, click here students, right? Of course, when I click here, nothing will happen. Ignore that fact for now. Okay, so we got the point, hello students and click here students, right? So things are very much working. H1 and button. Awesome, now let's do one thing. Let's create one more button. I want to make 2 buttons. So now inside the div, I can put any number of buttons, right? Click here teachers. Let's save it. Where is my button? Why the things are not reloading automatically? Let me restart it again. Control C. Okay, this starts failing. No problem. When the thing starts failing, I'll make a new terminal. We have a lot of terminal. Nothing to worry about, guys. Let's delete it. But we are inside the React folder, right? So we have to go inside the hello. CD. Hello React. Now we are okay. Now npm start. Things will be started. I don't need this. Let's close this. It will automatically open a new things. Okay. No need. We'll refer the documentation again and again. So let's keep it open. It will take a while and it will show you the things. So starting the development server and it's start loading. So now we'll hopefully see the result. I'll get the things without reloading now. I think we encountered number of errors. Okay. So but now you got it, right? So we have a function. Now this is basically not a function. Now yeah, things are ready. Probably. So we have 2 buttons. Of course the CSS looks very bad, but okay, we'll manage that for now. Okay, so now we have created a function. Now you know under how to render it. What is basically meaning of render? Whatever things that you have written here, returning it is basically getting rendered in this document. Like document basically means HTML, right? And in which element? In like whichever ID called hello, right? Awesome. There are more things in this file. We'll learn about that. You can see the links are weird a little, right? We'll understand about them. What is this? No script. Okay, we'll get an idea. So now we are. So now this file is totally clear. So next thing, what will we do? We rarely, we directly don't use these type of functions. Hope you guys know about arrow functions, right? So basically we use the arrow function. If you don't know arrow function, nothing to worry about. Basically functions and arrow functions are totally same. The only difference is the way we write it. Okay, this is a normal function. Let's take an example here. Now you have a normal function sum. Function sum a comma b, and what are we doing? We are doing add is equals to a plus b. Okay, and then console this return things. Return add. Okay. We'll get an error with React, no, not to worry. Okay, so now this is a normal functions that I'm trying to do. Function sum a comma add a plus b and return. So this function is clear to it. Now if I need to convert this function to an arrow function, I don't have to do one. I'll remove this keyword function. Okay, let's remove this keyword function. Okay, so let's remove it. Both works exactly same, just the way of writing things is different. And put a equal to after this, and then after the parameters put an arrow symbol. That's all. And just declare a type what you want. So basically you can write const or let whatever. So I'll be going to with const. Okay, this is arrow function. It's called in the same way, sum 10 comma 20 or 30, whatever, same way, nothing much difference. Okay, so this is about arrow functions. Okay, you can read more about it. Okay, but for now this is the thing. This is about the arrow functions. Okay, and one point to be noted. Okay, whether this parameter set is empty, like even if you don't need the parameters, you will still put it. Like I want to return hello, you will still put it. Okay, it's not like if there is no parameter, you'll just remove it. In a function, if there are no parameters, you don't remove it, right? It's still there, right? Okay, awesome. So let's delete it for now. So how will I convert this? I'll remove the keyword function. Okay, and I'll put it like define it const. Make sure this is capital letters, equals to, and then a same symbol, right? That's all. We are done. This is what arrow function is. Nothing to be worried or complicated. It's very much simple. Okay, so we'll going with the arrow function because arrow function, you know, is a part of ES6 feature. So we'll be using arrow functions for all our other functions whenever we create a function now. Okay. Okay, so you can see the things, we got an error because of that. So now the things are perfectly back to track. Awesome. So now the next thing we will do, we'll add a little CSS to our app. So we are done with the index.js file, right? So now we'll do like the CSS file, and there's one more file, app.js, and the other file. We'll need much more files. So hope you are clear about this much things. Then we'll keep on adding more files and understanding it in next few videos. Okay, so this was the idea of index.js file. Just by one file, my project is running. Okay, so we'll understand what are the use of other file. If everything can run from just one file, why do I need more files, and so more things. But hope this is clear to all of you guys now. So now the code looks much cleaner and neater to you, and you can really understand what you are doing, right? Compared to the last HelloWorld. We'll make it in a more structured way in the next videos. So that's all for this video, guys. We'll keep continuing with React tutorials. Okay, and do check out our Launchpad course, because you know, like it will have a lot of assignments and related things along with your videos. Awesome. And finally, guys, before I go, do subscribe, and before I go or you go, same thing. Do subscribe my channel, and also like if you like this videos, do like it. Comment it if there is any problem. I'll try to sort it out. Okay, as soon as possible. Okay, guys. Then I'll see you soon. Bye bye.